Did I just start a new live stream or what? I don't know. Got no idea what's going on right now. I need to piss, I know that, get a drink. Oh, new? Okay. Bugger. Alright, so I've just probably done 3 live streams in the last 10 minutes. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have a quick piss, make a drink, and I'm going to swap out these channel aces just to rule out the caps. Yeah, alright. I'm going to try turn it on now and see what happens. So the stream dropped out halfway around the block then, which sucked, because I should have only come back to this same stream, but I couldn't, so. Alright, we'll do the 10 laces, because the wifey's going for a spray tan shortly, so, and then I'm going to be out. I'm busting for a piss though. I wanted to cock my leg too around the post. Oh, so let's just try this for shits and giggles. See if it turns. Now I'm going to turn the power on. See if it boots. It boots. I reckon it's the tantalum capacitors. I really do. All right, let me go and have a piss, make a drink, and we'll come back and we'll swap them out. The fan's running really, well, not really high, but higher than it should be, yeah. All right, let's do this. Make 2 more 10 laces, swap them out on this one and see if it relieves the issue. It's the only thing that makes sense, to be honest, like, very strange. All right, turn that off. It's very, only thing I think of is there's 1 out of 12 tantalum capacitors on those 2 boards. I could do 1 board at a time, but I might as well just, for the exercise, swap both of them out. Stuff effing around kind of thing, but yeah. Swap them both out and see if it relieves the issue. Hey! What are you doing, buddy? Doing all the shit now. Buddy? What are you doing, buddy? Don't think it makes sense. There's an issue with one of it could be. I'm not denying it. One of those caps, 2 of those caps. I actually had a bad batch of about 400 caps. I've been buying these caps off the same supplier for years, the same caps. But I had one batch that I worked out about 400 in the reel were fooked. They were way off specs and stuff, and I actually tested them all and sent the test sheet to the supplier, and they were, oh, buddy, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing there? Yeah, so I'm just guessing that. Buddy, what are you doing in the bin? Hey, stop it, naughty boy. I'm just guessing that there's some bad caps on this or something. It's the only thing that does actually make any kind of sense, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Make 2 new ones, swap 2 out and see what she produces, hey? I want to protect the RSX, so while I'm whacking this with heat, it's the only way to get them off. Buddy, get out of the bin. Why are you in the bin? Go and eat your dinner. All right. Try and wick what out I can. Third, Dennis. Wait for this to heat up. Alright, that side's ready to rock and roll. Well, this side should be, after I do the other side, should be pretty much fall off the board when I hit it with some heat. That will reduce the heating cycle by getting rid of some solder. Alright, let's do this. These things aren't made to come off, trust me. They like being on there. If this doesn't change a thing, then tomorrow I'll do it, but I'll change the 2 buck regulators, because that's the only other major component on the rail, but yeah. Oh shit, how do I get that on there? Oh, cap's come off. Huh. I kind of hope this is the issue. When we use the boards, just take all 12 caps off and not use them again. Hopefully I haven't got a bad batch in the reel though. Alright. And the next 400 are foobarred kind of thing, so. It's my first go-to with the errors that are happening, like, it's still not making sense, but anyway, that's where I'm at with it. Missing one here. Where the hell did that go? That sucks. I hate when pads go missing. Shit. That's annoying. Alright, let's clean. Get rid of this now. Come on, buddy. Hey, why didn't you have a poop on your walk? Everyone wanted to watch your poop, but you didn't. I know they're weird viewers, but no. Alright, so I need to make 2 more 10 laces to work out whether this is our issue. We have 2 more boards. I could just reuse the other boards, but couldn't be able to take the caps off them, so we'll just get 2 more. Oh, you know what? I should test a few coming out of that reel. Make sure they're alright before I go and use that part of the reel kind of thing. So what I should do, just for what's his sake, just make sure the next one I pull out of this tests okay. Make sure they're not way off chops. So I'll check the capacitance first. Yeah, it shouldn't be 0.21 in F. Hell no, that's not making sense. Let's discharge that just in case. Cool, alright. So they should be fine. So it's not as though that one tested like stupidly weird. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Going to just randomly check one of these. Okay. See, that's a bit, oh hang on. Ah, I say that's a bit high, but that's better. Alright, so they should be fine. I'm not going to test every one of them, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Nothing's standing out like Jason's balls, that's for sure. Oh, where's my nozzle gone? Shit. Well, I don't know that yet, Jason. I'm wondering whether I had a bad one in amongst that batch that's caused my issue. If this doesn't fix it, I'll have to tomorrow change out the buck regulators on the rail. The resistors, filtering resistors, check out fine. The caps I haven't looked at, there's a couple little caps on the rail, but it's all a matter of nothing standing out like your balls, so it's a matter of kind of a bit of a swapping out diagnosis right now. everything changed after I put these on and did the voltage regulator. So a VDDR. So there's only two things I did prior to the problem coming about. So yeah. So I'm trying to rule this one out, I guess you'd say. Yeah, Teddy, I'm swapping out the pants on the V-core roll, to rule them out. And then I'm done for the day. Because nothing's kind of making sense right now with what's kind of happened. Other than, like I say, other than a couple of things I've done since the problems come about. Oh, it's when you breathe the chili, not eat it. Oh, it goes down the back of the throat like, holy shit. Oh. Wowzers. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, you took your time, Bull. Been here for ages, mate. Absolutely ages. I don't know where you've been. We really don't want to know either. So, alright. I'm not here for long, trust me. I'm swapping these out and see what happens. And I'm out. Although the wife is going for a spray tan in 5 minutes, so she'll be gone for another hour. So maybe I'll go for another hour and then I'm done. Oh. Well, I plan on being here for the next maybe 10-20 minutes and I'm done. Shh, Jason, don't give away my secrets, man. I have to demod you. Oh boy. Alright, let's see if this boots first go, then that was the issue. If it doesn't, I've got a different issue. Simples. Simples. He hasn't yet, Bull, no. I'm a bit worried about that. Anyway, he has not back on it yet. So I'll swap them two out, hoping that there's a bad cap or something on that. Oh. I'm going to feel these anymore. I need to stop eating them because I'm going to feel them hardcore on them. Ooh, coming out my ass. That big time. Ooh. Right. Oh. Oh. It's actually worse when you drink. Wax like have them with a drink. I was eating them earlier and they were fine. I'm eating them while I'm drinking. I'm like, holy shit. Burning the shit out of my mouth. He won't even eat one. He doesn't even like treats, Ball. Pet Barn tried to feed him a treat. The doggy wash chick tried to feed him a treat. I've tried to feed him a treat. He does not take treats. You cannot, what's the word? You cannot. Oh, anyway, I'll be back. I'm going to drink. Hang on. Oh, my mouth's on fire. The house is on fire. I got a burning ring of fire. All right, let's see if this thing works, eh? First go. If it doesn't, I'm giving up and I'm leaving you. He's gonna go do something else. I don't want to talk to you anymore, unfortunately. Spending enough of my day trying to entertain you. No one entertains me, so I give up. I need entertaining too. I really do. Can't just rely on me to entertain you guys. Oh, what's going on over here? What are you talking about, Bull? He's never been loved. I'm guessing he hasn't been, because he's loving our love. Huh. What? Too much. If this doesn't start, I want this to start first, go. Like, seriously? Be the issue and start first, go. Please, you PS3 bitch. Because I don't want to keep chasing the issue. I really don't. I'm not going to tonight, but I just don't want to keep chasing the issue. End of story kind of thing. But this is one of the 9 I got off the guy. So this would be the first one out of 9. I've got one left sitting there behind me that has become a ripe old pain in Jason's big black wrinkled hairy butt. But anyway, I can deal with 1 out of 9. I'm happy with that. Totally happy with that. Oh, I need to check my buy account and see what I'm bidding on another BOO, I think it is. Or no, hang on, 2 AOOs from Japan. All right, here we go. This is oh, back to that. No fucking way. So that's telling me the so that's telling me the EPROM's fouled up again. So I've got 3 beeps applying power. Ready? Turn the power on. That tells you the EPROM's got an issue, which I fixed before. When I went in and was doing it before, I couldn't find an issue. Like, God damn it. I want it to have an issue so I can fix it, and that might fix the whole goddamn problem, to be honest. But yeah. Man. All I've done is replace the caps. Nothing to do with the EPROM, the Cison over here. No, Jason, the EPROM's got an issue. 3 beeps applying power to the console is like when you change 3961 to 00 or yeah, like it's and when I did it the first time, the EPROM actually was out on 34 FE or something like. It was out. I fixed it 0101, which when I checked it again the next time when it did it, nothing was different. It was fine, the EPROM. So while it's actually beeping now, we're going to check it and hopefully fix it. Ready? Which will fix that issue, hopefully. Oh, I just did a screenshot without doing a screenshot. So you watch this. Last time I looked, there was no issue, which I find really weird. But anyway, first time I looked, I fixed something. I was like, what? Buddy! What are you doing, bud? What are you doing, bud? Mum's going out soon. Ah. Have I got something wired wrong here? It's not doing what it should be doing. No, everything's wired right. Why the hell is it not letting me connect? So this Cison, you know what? This Cison might actually have some kind of minor issue right now. To be honest, like it's just this. So I'm still getting the 06, 07, 1002. It's all that's in the log. If I check the EPROM, there should be an issue here, but there's not. So 3D FE was bad before. Okay, babe. But 3D FE is not bad here now, so I don't get it. So I shouldn't be getting 3 beeps on applying power, because the EEPROM, the CSUM is fine. You can see it there now. EEPROM summary is absolutely fine. Prior to now, when this first happened, 3D FE, which is this one, was out of whack and I had to repair it. This one here. And it's not, nothing's out of whack in the EEPROM. So I should not be getting 3 beeps upon applying power. So I'm going to turn power off, apply power again. There's this, so now it's fine. There's this delayed, oh, you know what I need to do is look at the, I'm not going to do it today, is look at the standby power rail for the Cison, and there might be a bad resistor on that rail. And that would be causing it. So now it's fine, right? There's no 3 triple beeps. I'm going to turn it on, ready? And it's going to yellow light because there's an issue. Yeah, bang. Yeah, weird. So it's not the caps. I think it's something to do with the actual Cison, to be honest. So if I looked at the Cison, how it interacts with the RSX, I bet you that there's a resistor or something on an SW line that is causing the issue. So I'm going to turn it off. So nothing's changed, okay? Long story short, nothing's changed. So I need to actually look at, I'll have a quick brief look at the schematics before I knock off. But so I've turned off power, so I'm resetting shit. It's got no power input to the system, letting it chill for like 30 seconds. Oh man. So yeah, there's something more at play. Oh no, you're right. So I need to look at the standby rail, and you know what? Because it's not the caps on the VDD-C rail, I can guarantee you that. It's not. Now after we've changed them. Over here, hang on, over here, something's not right with one of these components, I'm figuring, from my knowledge and the shit that I've dealt with these things. I'm guessing something isn't right here with a diode or a resistor. So these are all standby diodes. There's 2 resistors. Oh, so I haven't even done anything, and it's just so the Ciscon's. Maybe the Cison needs a reflow. Well, this cap looks really sad. This cap here looks really bad. So it's blackened. This cap's blackened on the end. There's a bad. I feel there's a bad component in this whole area. But when I'm looking, these 2 resistors should, I think they're fine because they're not part to do with, well, they are part of the parcel of what we're looking at, but I don't, different issue if these 2 are bad, to be honest. Yeah. So they're fine. Let me just turn the power off and test them. That cap there looks really nasty. But there was water damage on this console. There was water damage around on this front edge. Oh, sorry, got more far out. Why is this thing playing up now? There was water damage around this front edge, or water insertion. So it could be something as simple as, you know, you can tell by the black and the caps ends, but there was liquid. So I got 8.8K, and so nearly 9K, it should be 10K, which is fine. And then this one should be a 10K, which is 8.8 as well. So I'm going to turn the power on, check the voltage on those. I see, bang, bang, bang. So I've got, yeah, I've got 3.3 there. I've got 3.3 there. So this rail's fine. There is something going on with, got 3.3 there. There's something going on in this area that's causing the issue as far as I can tell. Would be my go-to. And the Cison sits, this is the back of the Cison, sits directly under here. I'm now getting 3 beeps upon playing power, which means a bad EEPROM, which means the Cison has an issue, and the EEPROM looks fine, so it's like, fuck. So there is some kind of, I'm gonna turn the power back on. And I've got no triple beep. So maybe now with that triple beep it'll power on, or a yellow light. Oh wow, that sucks. I'm like, it's not the RSX. Definitely, I would have been thinking earlier, oh RSXs, because the only things I've done is the caps and the RSX and the voltage mod. So bang bang, yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this and see if it starts. It's a 1002 at a very first stage step count of the boot sequence. Super strange. I've replaced the 10 laces, they're not the problem. So it could be the bucks, without swapping out the bucks now. And there's never been any other diagnosis with 1002 than other than being an RSX BDDC failure. But I'm going to let that sit now off. I'm going to have a smoke, come back, try and turn it on, see if it turns on. Oh, that sucks. I guess 1 out of 9 is not bad. That fails. I'm happy with that. I can't complain. I could spend more time on it. I'll put it aside and spend more time on it and blah blah blah. But yeah, royal pain in the butt. But yeah, it is what it is. I won't spend a day and a half on a Cison that you can't hack like Booty did. Poor Booty. I feel sorry for him. Oh boy. Hey buddy, what are you doing, bud? Hey? You need to eat your dinner, buddy. No triple beep. Oh, no triple beep. What the fuck? There's nothing. I'm guessing there's an issue with the Cison, to be honest. It doesn't have a. I'm gonna reflow it. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, you smell the prosciutto. You can lick that. That's alright. There's nothing in it. I'm gonna reflow the Cison and see what happens. There's something really weird going on. Really weird going on. With the Cison. And there's no EEPROM issue, so I'm going to put on the rework machine quickly. We're going to reflow the Cison and see if it fixes the issue, because that's the only thing that kind of makes sense right now, to be honest. Oh man, I want to nut this. I need to leave it till tomorrow, but I want to nut out what's going on with this stupid thing. That's just not making sense. Random triple beeps with no EEPROM anomaly is. So I turned off, turned on, triple beep, and there's nothing wrong with the EEPROM, so all I can think of is the Cison needs a reflow, like, which would be really odd and weird, but because the Cison that's pushing out that error. Ace Busters! Ace console repair. All right. So, no triple beep. I've left that on. Oh man, this thing's... So I've left that on with standby power for the last, whatever. Buddy, you're a nightmare. Whatever long I was on the phone then. And it'll boot. What the F? So there's a component. So standby power is rectifying the issue. There's a component on the Cison rail there somewhere. It's running, look, yeah, far out. So there's a component there somewhere that's not happy. I was going to reflow the Cison, but I really don't think it's the Cison, to be honest. After leaving standby power on, I really think there's a bad cap or resistor in that area. Far out. Bull, I've done 4 Frankies in a row that worked fine first go. Like, no, whether it was a Franky or a 90 nanometer reball, it wouldn't have been any different. This is the thing, it's not just because it's a Franky, trust me. This is why we charge the big bucks for that shit. I'm not happy, Jan. Do you know that, Jason? So while I was on the phone then, that was just sat there on standby power. The triple beep went. So the triple beep gets me. The triple beep on applying power, so I'm going to turn that off. I probably won't do it now because it's warmed up. Well, standby power's warmed up. The triple, so, oh, you know, I should actually get the thermal camera and see if there's anything getting hot in that area. The triple beep on applying power to the console says the EEPROM has an issue. Now, I've looked at the EEPROM, it does not have an issue. There's nothing I need to rectify. But if I leave it on standby power long enough, it boots, like it just did then. Buddy, you're a doofus. You can't get any prosciutto out of that. You really can't. No, you can't. You can smell it and lick it, you're not getting any of it. Now it's a different... It's not the triple beep that gets you, it's the 0.5 that does. I don't know, we're talking about their ball. Now the triple beep on so turn the rocker switch on and it goes beep beep beep. Generally means the there's nothing getting hot there. Buddy, noisy. Generally means, well, it does mean that you log into the like I do with the Python. Log in and look at the EEPSCUM, and there'll be something out of whack. And it was the first time I did this, but not since. Oh, hang on, let me. There we go. Look, 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 look. This little fella over here, wherever that is. So. Something's getting hot there. I can't really tell what it is. There's 2 things getting hot there. But they're not exceptionally hot, so they're just standby, which is these. Oh, hang on, so I'm sitting in the middle of nowhere now, right now, I'm trying to line that up. So there's something here. Oh, so it's way over here. Maybe it's one of these diodes. Yeah, there we go. So this little diode here might be bad. There's 3 diodes. So yeah, okay. So I suppose I can tell this one here is where I'm getting. I'm pretty sure that should not be hot like it is on standby. Could be, I don't know. I've never looked at this area in standby. But that little diode. So I really feel there's a component in that area that is causing the issue. So now it's still on standby. I'm going to turn it on, it'll probably work. You know what I mean? Like, it works. Oh, it's totally frazzling my mind right now, man. So that's working right now. After it's on standby for a while. So that, you know. It's definitely the Cison. Like so long story short, right? If you just want to understand what I'm talking about, the 3 beeps upon applying power to the console is not normal. And generally, when you get when I do the Cison Franky shit, right? So what I'll do is I'll go eep set 39610100. So I'm changing 01 to 00. You turn it off, you turn it on at triple beeps because the EEPROM is out of whack. You then go into internal mode and you repair the EEPROM with the W39FE 3800. You get rid of the bip bip bip. This thing's bip bip bipping like it's got an EEPROM issue. That's what I don't get. There's no EEPROM issue. I've logged in and there's no anomaly with the EEPROM. But it's triple beeping. So I just, for me, from my technical perspective, is that there is a component in this Cison area. So I'll shut it down. Ready? There is a component here in this corner of the board that is causing the triple beep. And I can look at the Cison EEPROM now, and there is no anomaly with it. So it's really weird. So now if I try to turn it on, it'll turn on. Yeah, it's really, and I've turned it off. Like I'm just going to randomly turn it off with the switch. Bang. I'm going to put it back into standby mode. I'm going to try and turn it on. And it works. So something's heating up to the point where it goes, yeah, I'm working fine, I'm all good. On the Cison side of things, that is allowing it to work. I guarantee you, if I turn this off, I'll walk away, I'm going to walk away, make a drink, have a smoke, and come back, it won't turn on. Right? Buddy, what are you doing? There is no prosciutto left in that, you dag. You're such a good boy, and you're such a little chewer. Yes, you are. Anyway, I'm going to drink, have a smoke, come back and see what comes of it. This is the diagnostic stage. And I was about to say, you know what, I wasn't doing this before I Frankied it. But when I first turned this thing on, before Franking it, it gave me the triple beep. And I fixed the EEPROM. I actually had a visible EEPROM issue and I fixed it. So, and since then, I'm getting the EEPROM beeps, but there's no anomaly in the EEPROM. So that's what I was thinking, reflow the Cison, maybe there's a bad connection. You know, you don't get bad connections under a BGA 18mm by 18mm. Maybe 50mm by 50mm like an RSX or a CPU. I'm not saying it's not possible, but you don't get it under that. A chip this big, you know, like 18mm square. So I keep thinking there's a bad component around it or something. So I'm going to turn this on again, ready? Oh, hang on, flick the switch. No triple beep, and it'll turn on. So the standby power is warming something up to the point where it goes, yeah, I'm happy, and I'll boot. If I turn that off and walk away for 4 minutes while I have a smoke, we'll see if it triple beats. Or when I changed the tan laces on the RSX, when this all started again, as soon as I applied power, the triple beat came up, bang, 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 beep, beep, beep. There's definitely an anomaly there in a component, as far as I can tell. From my limited and minute technical perspective, there's an issue with a component there around the Cison or under the Cison, and if it's not around or under the Cison, there's an issue with a BGA contact with the Cison, which is very highly unlikely, 1% in a million. So F is all, Jason. Where's my dog gone? I love my dog. F is all. Where's my doggy? Where's my doggy? Okay, I'm just about done though. Oh, I need to. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? You're making a mess of it. Oh my God, you got shit going everywhere. What are you doing, buddy? Eh? So, turn on. No triple beep. So it's not a standby thing because I haven't had it on standby. Turned on and it turns on. I've got no goddamn idea right now. I'm not getting it, to be honest. But yeah, wow. I need to invoice Greg with his PS3. I'm happy with that. Oh, well, I only had one extra zero, but yeah, no, I'm serious. Mate, PS3s are my biggest turnover, trust me. My annual income is PS3. I did actually add an extra zero to that, but yeah. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Seriously, what the fuck? Oh man, that's just rank. I didn't do anything, I left it sitting unpowered and it still booted. Bull, I'm serious, mate. I could pull up my book. I'm not going to, but I could pull up my bookwork on the screen right now and give you an indication of what I do with PS3. It is my biggest percentage of income. And it has been. The funny thing is it has been for the last 15 years. Like, big time. It's massive. And not just because Franky's been around. It's because people love their PS3s. It's really weird. So, I can't work out what's going on here. So as far as what I can work out what's going on with under the thermal camera is so these three diodes here, right? Oh, yes, those ones you can't see. So these three diodes here are part of the standby rail, and one or two or three of these are heating up, which I don't know if it's meant to be. Without opening another console up and checking, I don't know. But they're not short. If they were short, I'd have it. Oh, they could be short. Let me check shit here. They're not going to be short, but maybe they're faulty. Who knows? Let me check their status right now, okay? Okay. 0.265. Swap the other way. I should have. Well. OL, yes, I've got OL the other way. Cool, that one's good. They should be fine. If they're shorter, they'd be getting a hell of a lot different error. Trust me. Like, the console wouldn't boot because there's a short on the standby rail. The error we're getting right now. So I've got open line both ways. Okay, hang on. Ooh, that's not good. Oh no, I don't. False alarm. Swap them around. There's something in this Cison area that isn't happy. As far as I can tell, there's something not happy in this Cison area. Oh. You know what? I get open line, and let me just scratch this. I get open line on both sides of this diode, which is, let me just double check I'm not getting a good connection. So I've got open line there. Let me swap the things around. Oh, no, so they're fine. There is something in this kind of area that's foobarred. I'm sure of it. This cap looks really bad. Like it's, you can scratch the black shit off it. But it doesn't test bad, so. Like I say, all I can think of is reflowing the Cison, to be honest. Like, there's a bad connection there somewhere, I don't know. Just doing my head in right now. I'm happy to scrap it. Mate, out of 9 consoles, 1 so far, out of 8. And I've still got 1 to go, but it doesn't make sense. So, boom, apply power. No triple beep. Oh, fuck. Oh. Thanks, Paul, mate. I'm just trying to read the comments. It's, oh, thanks, Paul. Yeah, good. Thank you, mate. I'm hanging on the bench like, no. I'm not drunk. Far out. I'm getting there. Trust me. I'm sweating. I'm like, oh, sweat coming off me like crazy at the moment, which is really weird. I think it's because I just went out the back, because it's so muggy outside. No, no, I won't, Bull. Mate, I know. You know what? You know what's funny? So, what I find, no, like, I don't. Birdie's fantastic, man. He does what I do, blah blah blah. What I find funny is he charges $660 US to do a Franky, which here in Australia is what? Nearly $1,000. I charge $770 Australian dollars. And I Franky it, do all the caps, blah, I do all the work. So for the Americans, yes, you ruggers, it's probably cheaper for you guys to send it to me and me do it and then send it back than it is to fucking send it to Booty. I don't push that because of out of respect for Booty, but that's the reality of it. Like, I don't, yeah, anyway. So power off. This thing's doing my head in right now. Power on, no triple beep, and it'll probably boot. Ready? Here we go. Have I still got the screen on? No, I haven't. It'll probably boot. As long as it doesn't triple beep. It's stopped yellow lighting, is what I'm getting at. It's not yellow lighting now. It'll either triple beep on applying power, or it'll boot. Plug HDMI might help. Bang, like, it's being very fucking, yes. No, he doesn't reball 90s, Bull. I've tried to convince him for the last 2 years, mate, give your customers the option. So I give my, yeah, he won't reball a 90. I've been reballing 90s since 2009. And they work, trust me. They work. And so I had a guy message me this morning. I'm like, mate, I can refurb your console as is, and in that price, $440, is I'll replace the 90 if it needs replacing. If I pull it off and it's fucked, I'll put another 90 on and charge them $440. Okay, bang. And do all the other work, the caps and blah, 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 and the MLCCs and ultrasonic it. And I'll do exactly the same work as a Franky, but they have a 90 nanometer RSX on it. And I charge them $440. They want a Franky, it's $770. And I do all the same work, but I put a 65 or a 40 on it, okay? 28s won't go on a Omega 28s, the footprint's different, doesn't have PS2 in it, blah, blah, blah. 28s are totally different to 65s, 40s and 90s, trust me. It'll never be done. And even if you could make an interposer to put your 28 on a backwards compatible, it won't play PS2 games because they've reduced the size of the RSX and lost all the PS2 ability. Yes, because it doesn't have all the pinouts for PS2s. So a 90, a 65 and a 40 all have PS2 ability still. A 28 is a smaller IC, and you lose your, so they've taken all the pads and pins off that you can actually play PS2 games with. So here's a 28, right? Put that beside it, can you see the difference? So they've taken all the pins and pads off that go to the PS side of shit that you're not going to get back because it's a 28 nanometer. That's how they made it smaller. It doesn't have the ability to play PS2 games. Can you see that on the screen? I don't know. Yeah. You cannot put a 28 on a 60 gig backwards compatible. Well, you can't do it literally, but even if you could with an interposer, it will not play PS2 games because all of those lines have been taken away. Like, why would it be smaller, Omega? Think about it. There's 1,326 off the top of my head. I know it's 1,300. There's 1,326 balls on this RSX. There's 1,100 balls on this RSX. Where did all the missing balls go and what do all the missing balls do? They play PS2. And they took all that away and made a 28 nanometer RSX. For no need on a Super Slim to play PS2 games. No need like a fat that could play PS2 games as a, yeah. That'll never happen, trust me. It's not, you can't even do it kind of thing, so yeah. No, exactly. No, you're right, Omega. But the pinout was still there on the RSX for it, even though it was disabled. There's no pinout on a 28 nanometer for PS2. That's where all the missing balls went to make the IC smaller. You know what I mean? Do you understand that? There's no way you can, if you could make an interposer to put that 28 nanometer on a 90, 65, 40 nanometer RSX BGA array, ball grid array, with the 1300 ball, you could make an interposer, you could probably make an interposer to put that on that, but you will lose PS2 play because it doesn't have all the lines that run to the PS2 hardware and shit. Like, it's gone, it's missing, it's not there. Like, yeah. So, it'll never happen, trust me. Same as trying to put a 90 nanometer cell on a, trying to put a 65 nanometer cell on a 90 nanometer cell. It's not going to happen. The pinout's totally different. If you look at the footprint, it's totally different. Pinout's different. It's not going to happen. And there's no benefit from it, even if you could work it out with an interposer. And then if you want to make an interposer like an Xbox, you're going to add 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 mil to the depth of it. You're not going to fit it in the chassis for a start. Unless you make some custom chassis like, yeah. It'll never happen. The only thing you can do is Franky him. Trust me. Franky, Franky, Franky. You know what? Sony would make a killing if they released a PS6 that played PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4 and PS5 games. And PS6 games when they bring them out. But PS2 is hardware based. PS1's, you can emulate it with their system. PS2 they can't. Well, they probably can, but yeah. It's a wild world, trust me. Yeah. I think so too, Bull. Ask him. Anyway, I can't believe this stupid thing. Like, it is. So I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to let it sit till morning. I was thinking it was because it had some kind of moisture under the an IC store, but I'm convinced it's not. This board would be dry as now, and I'm so I'm gonna turn it off. The only thing I can think of is the Cicon's got a bad connection under one, so yeah. So if it does it in the morning, I'm gonna reflow the Cison on the machine and see if it makes a difference. Because other than that, I've got no goddamn idea. What do you want me to share, Rugs? You know my feelings. You know you'd be Lord Jason if you could fix PS2 black screen on a cock 001. I've tried. I've spent hours. I've changed all the PS2 hardware and it doesn't fix it. So yeah. The EEGS, the RAM, the bridge chip, the MOSFETs, the regulators, nothing has fixed. I was still sitting on the floor under the. I could pull it out tomorrow and go, yeah look, this works. Won't play PS2 games, black screen, AO1. No one's fixed it yet. If you could fix that with a permanent fix, you'd be the lord of PS3. You'd be better than Felix. Because Felix, I don't know why Felix is Felix, but anyway, no disrespect to Felix. But you'd be 10 times more popular than Felix if you could fix PS2 black screen with a permanent fix. Just saying. You are, Jason. Because you feel arse, not Felix. So this thing's warm right now. Gonna apply power to it again. No triple beat. This thing's blowing me away. Turn it on. No yellow light. Turns on. So tomorrow we'll resume with this. I'm going to let it cool overnight. Felix is, you know what, Felix has got more subscribers than me and Booty in overnight because I've got no disrespect for Felix. He doesn't have 15 years experience with PS3s like I do. When he started his shit, he had a year's experience, done 4 fucking consoles and data collected from everyone else on the internet. And put all that data collection together to make an hour-and-a-half video. And I laugh at it, because he doesn't have the experience and knowledge and skill set to fix the fuckers. No disrespect, Felix, if you're watching, but that's the reality for me. He doesn't. Like, fuck me, dude. You can't come into the scene with fucking 4 consoles, 5 consoles, and 12 months data collecting experience, but he did, and the fucking world loved him for it. I laugh at his videos because his videos go against my fucking my knowledge. Like, yeah, come at me when you've got 15 years knowledge with the fuckers. So Oh, Felix is huge on, like he got 10,000 subscribers on YouTube overnight. Why? Because this is the thing, the world believes what he's saying, and this is what fucks me over. His knowledge is limited. It's really weird, but anyway. Like I don't disrespect Felix. I had a big beef with Felix 3 years ago when I got on Booty's Discord. We fought like fucking cats and dogs. I respect the dude now, but I respect the dude enough to go, yeah mate, whatever. Come at me in 15 years time when you've been fixing them full on for your fucking lifespan. Like, he's a data collector. Such a data collector. Yeah. Yeah, Bull, believe what you want, mate. Believe what you want, that's all I can say. I give up on arguing about it now. Like, mate, they can fucking... Pushel, are you the... Pushel, you're the... Pushel! Now you're here. Are you the guy that said to Booty, you split caps putting them on my 10 laces? My caps that I recommend to people? You are. What did you do to those caps? I've never split a cap. It is you. Sorry, Pushel, but yeah. Booty said to me, oh, Pushel, yeah, I know, but I'm redesigning it too. But, yeah, from scratch. No, you didn't do it from scratch. But anyway, you didn't answer my question, Pushel. Booty told me, I talk to Booty all the time. But, yeah, I know, you're putting MLCCs on them. I don't care. Mate, these things are so easy to install, it's not funny. But I want to know why you're splitting caps and telling Booty that the caps are cheap and shit and you're splitting them with hot air. Booty said it to me one day. I'm sure it was you. Correct me if I'm wrong. Saying the caps are splitting, the Ali caps. I've never split an Ali cap. Funny as, but anyway, yeah. Booty said to me, Pushel used the caps that you got from Ali and they split in half and blah blah blah. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck's he doing with his caps then and his hot air? Like, I've never split a cap from hot air. I don't know if it's you, Pushel, or not. I totally trying to figure out the word I was looking for then. I totally apologise if it's not you, but I'm sure it was you that was telling Booty that. No, Felix designed the channelizers first, Bull, but I just redesigned them in a one-piece thing rather than a fucking two-piece thing. That's all I wanted. The MLCCs, we can go on for hours. The MLCCs aren't needed, you know. You get on an LO2 that's got a 65 on it, doesn't have fucking MLCCs. You get on a 40 that's in a slim, it has MLCCs. They're all gonna fucking work fine, MLCCs or not. Like, yeah. It's just who you want to believe, what you think's good, and blah blah blah. I don't care, mate. I've been doing this for Franky's. I've been doing this for 15 years, but I've been PS3s in particular and refurbs. But the MLCCs aren't needed, and if you want them, put them on. I don't give a shit. I don't give two flying fucks. But I've been putting these Ali caps, my fake Panasonics, because apparently I call them Panasonics, my fake Panasonics on the boards with or without my 10 laces for over 3 years now, and they work absolutely goddamn fine. So yeah. No, I want to know if Pushel hasn't answered my question. No disrespect, Pushel, but yeah, haven't answered my question. Yeah, I know you as. Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, I know you as. I know you are. I know you used Ali, and I know what you said to Booty, and I don't understand it because I've never done it. I'm not trying to call you out here, but yeah. Yeah, I know, rugs. That's why I don't sell them. I fucking don't buy them. Fuck no, they're shit. So this thing, I need to let it cool. Let's see if it triple beats. Power on, no triple beat. So tomorrow morning will be a good thing with this thing. Just see if it goddamn triple beats upon applying power to the console. Buddy, what are you doing? You're running like a mad chook. Mum will be home, she's getting a spray tan. So stoked we converted that to 240 volt, that bench supply. Anyway, stoked. Pushel, so the question I have for you is, I'm sure, when I say correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not saying it's you. Your name rings a bell with what Booty said to me. That you told Booty that you used the caps from AliExpress that I recommended and they split down the guts. Did they, is the question. If not, then I've got the wrong person. You told him they split and they were shit. That rhymes. And then I went, how the fuck did he do that? Whether it was you or someone else, I'm like, I've never split a cap putting them on a fucking tantalizer. Right, yeah. In thousands, yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, I could have the wrong person, Pushel. I'm not disrespecting you, but yeah. No, it wasn't you? Okay, yeah. Cool. Booty told me, he said someone used the caps you recommended. Sorry, no disrespect, Pushel, I had to ask the question. He's like, oh, so-and-so used your caps and they split on them when he was installing. Like, I'm like, really? I've never fucking split a cap. If they're splitting caps, they're like pumping way too much fucking heat on them or something. I don't know, but yeah. I'm like, how does he do that? Like, what? Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? That doesn't fucking happen. Unless you don't know what you're doing, kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, Push, yeah. No, so no disrespect, mate. I was just, your name kind of rang to me. I'm like, oh, was it Pushel that fucking said that? Booty told me? Because Booty told me someone said it. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, no, Push, mate, don't, mate, I just asked the question because your name rang bells to me when Booty mentioned it to me or mentioned on stream. And, oh, I'll remember that name one day because that idiot can't fucking install caps on a fucking board. Like, yeah, like, sorry if it was you, and you're not admitting it, but yeah. There's someone that I'm talking about that said to Booty about I could test, you know what? I could, fucking dog, oh, I thought it was the dog. I could test one of my tantalum caps now and they'll test just as good or better than a Panasonic cap on the ESR meter. Trust me, I've done it many times now. The Felix tantalizers came first of all. Baby, how'd you go? Okay. I'm good.
I knew you would be a bed. Don't lick me.
Hey?
Don't lick me.
Oh. Okay. The wife just said don't lick me. Oh. I could pull this used one out now and put in the ESR meter and they test just as good or better than a goddamn Panasonic one. 0.0007 ohms. ESR. What was it called? I can't remember what ESR stands for now. They test just as good as the fucking Panasonic one's meant to be. Like, but I get flamed because I use half the price Ali ones. They work just as good as the double price Panasonic ones and test just as good as that. It's funny as fuck. Oh shit. Shit. You know what, Pushel? Oh, I haven't got one on the bench. Yeah, the Sony ones, slim ones, they're worse than the ones I buy. I compared them. So I pulled off some tants off a Sony board, off a slim board, and I compared them to the ones I buy. And I compared, like, I could do it for you right now. And so my ones were like 0.007, 0.008, 0.009. and the Sony ones off the slim board were 0.0011, hang on, 0.011, 0.012. They were worse. I did that theory, I tested it. It's like, wow, okay, so the Sony ones are shit. Yeah, I have an ESR meter. I put them on the ESR meter. And the ones off the slim board were worse than the ones I buy from Ali in their ESR reading. Believe it or not. I can show you again if you don't believe me. I was actually gobsmacked. I thought the ones on the slim board are gonna be good shit, but they weren't. Yeah. That's right, Paul. There you go, monkey. Get that one for your videos. There's a monkey moment. Yeah, no, the ones off slim. Do you want me to do it right now? I'll pull one off a slim board, and then I'll compare it to the Ali ones I have. I don't have Panasonic ones, but I know my Ali ones are just as good or better than Panasonic's because they read what they're meant to read in ESR readings. But I can tell you the ones on the slim boards are worse. Yeah, hell yeah. They are. They're like, they're shocking. No, it's 7:37 Friday night here. All right, here we go. Look, so I've got a slim board. Let me pull one of these tents off. Get the iron going. I'll do it without heat, so I don't kind of half destroy it or anything like that. Just for shits and giggles. If I can get off without heat. I've never tried it with the iron actually. I usually just rip them off with heat. I'll come back to that one in the morning, that stupid friggin' CO2. So alright, so while I'm waiting for the iron to heat up, I'm going to just grab this random tant that's one of mine, discharge it, get the ESR meter. Oh, hang on, I have to go back to a different view now, so you can see. This will probably prove me wrong right now, but every time I've done this, it's like, oh wow, cool. Anyway, so. Oh, buddy. What are you doing, buddy? Mum's spinning you up? Alright. So, I'm going to zero the ESR meter. Okay. I'm going to grab one of my tants, which has actually been heat treated twice now, so it's not brand new. I tested a heated one the other day, it tested just fine. No, he isn't in a poo-poo at all, that I know of, unless it's upstairs. No? Oh, he ate it, did he? Wow. Oh, yeah, I've got a connection. I can't get connection on, oh, there we go. Oh, nearly had it, shit. Now I've probably foobarred it by adding charge to it. Couldn't get connection on that. I should just do it with probes, but anyway. So this is one of my tants. If I can get connection on this pad here, boom, boom. Connection on this pad here, boom, boom. So I have 0.007008, okay? I don't know if you can see that. It's flashing between 7 and 8, 0.007, and that's what Panasonic caps are rated at, 0.007 ESR. So that's what I'm getting out of my AliExpress capacitor, okay? Where? Oh, cool. Oh, really?
About this long.
Where?
About,
When?
I don't know.
Oh, where'd you see that?
Just then, I never stepped in it.
Oh, you've done that recently. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, good boy. No, but good boy. You went at the back and did it. All right, now I'm going to pull one off the slim board. Hang on, let me get some flux. Look at me some Floxit. Oh, I need to get air on this to get this off, to be honest. But anyway, see if I can get it off without air. And this one will test worse, because the last time I did it tested worse than an alley cap. It's really weird, eh? So I'm gonna, come on, come off. I might have to get air to get it off, to be honest. Air won't hit it. These ones, that one I just tested has been through like 3 air heating processes. So I'm going to take this one off with air and then test it for you. But I have found that the slim capacitors, tantalums, are worse than Panasonic's or Ali caps. And I'm sure Ali caps come from the same fucking factory, but anyway, we won't debate that right now. Because everything's made in China. Alright, there's a Sony Slim tantalum capacitor. I'm going to let that cool. So while that cools, I'm going to go for a smoke. And then we're going to come back and test that hot capacitor there, right? We're going to let that cool. And we're going to test it. I'm going to make a drink, have a smoke, come back, and I'll show you the difference. It is a China Special Ruggers, $100. Better than a $40 one, but anyway, yeah. It works. I mean, it works. Oh, baby. Okay, so I'm going to go out and have a quick durry. And then we're going to, oh, I can do it now because it's probably cooled enough. But we're going to test that Sony capacitor from a slim board with the ESR meter to my fucking fake Ali caps. I don't even call them fake because I never called them Panasonic caps. Hey, Eldor, how you going, mate? I've never claimed them as Panasonic caps. I've claimed them as working good, same capacitance, fucking blah blah blah, as fucking whatever caps. That's really weird. I don't know why people go on about fake caps. But anyway, Jim Beam is shit. It's like sugar. Bull, Birdie will go on. No, Birdie will go on all day about him and his Panasonic caps. They're so much better, and I pay twice the price because I want to give my customers the best thing. I'll be back. Yeah, like you can't deny what the measurements tell you. If you want to pay double, if you want to pay double for your caps, go for it. They work the same. Possibly, Ball, possibly. Don't know till you put them on the ESR meter. Okay, here we go with the Sony cap. Ready? Alright, where's the Sony cap? Here's the Sony cap. Zero this out. 0. 0.002, 0.000, so it's flicking between 0.002 and 0.00, which is fine, so we can have a little bit of variance there. Here's the Sony cap. There's positive and negative. Here's negative. And here's positive. Ready? I get 0.030. Like 3 times fucking worse. 0.040, 0.030. So that cap, I get continuity and contact. Oh, here we go, 0.01618.022. What I'm getting at there is this cap from AliExpress tests 0.007009. This is 0.018100, like twice as fucking bad. The Sony cap that they put on their motherboards. So push all. The caps you're using are fucked. Simples. So I'm getting it. I've tested them before. This is not the first time I've tested them. I've gone, the Sony Tants they put on their Slims are worse than the fucking Ali caps that I buy. And the Ali caps that I buy are just as good and test what the Panasonics are meant to be. So yeah, it's really weird. But Booty won't accept that. And not that I'm trying to prove it to Booty, but Booty won't accept that. So yeah. My Ali caps are always going to test worse than a Panasonic cap to him. But he's never tested a Panasonic cap on an SR meter like I've tested an Ali one. And they test, so Panasonic caps are rated at 0.007 ESR. Because at the end of the description it'll say 7's on the end. And the ones I buy are 9 on the end. Point fucking 002 difference. They're fucking fine, trust me. I just don't get why people want to go, oh, they're fake. I don't even claim them as, I don't even claim them as Panasonic caps. They're just fucking caps. And if you ask Ruggers is the knowledgeable dude when it comes to this shit. He says any 10 ohm capacitor will always test, or always be low ESR, because that's how they designed them. So now I'm going to test, so 0.00, 0.002, so there's a discrepancy there, but I'm going to put that on the Ali cap. Bang. Bang, let me get connection. Need to make sure they're getting, so oh, it needs discharging. If you don't discharge them, they read different, but yeah, you need to discharge them, hang on. These generally test between 0.007 and 0.0010 or 0.0010. The Sony caps test above 0.010. That's what I'm getting at. They're shit. And people think, oh, you just harvest them off a Slim, they're better. They're good. They're not. They're far from it, trust me. My tests have shown me different. So my cap here, got to get to connection. Oh yeah, no, I've fucked it, it's testing bad. But generally they will test 0.007, so yeah. Hey Monkey, working on your shirt, mate. If I grab a random one here, haven't even discharged it. Oh, yeah, no, so they're making a lie of me right now, but here we go, look. 0.016 going down, 0.009, 0.010, like that. Oh, because I'm moving, maybe we'll just let it sit. But they don't, like, they're so finicky. Now it's charged, it won't give me a right rating. But yeah, what I've found with testing is the Sony caps off a slim board, which is that one, are worse than the Ali caps I buy. So yeah. Oh, you definitely rugs, like the heat will increase the, yeah, I would totally agree with that, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, not denying that, yeah. And I'm glad Birdie stopped bagging me on his streams, because I was going to have a word to him about it, going, oh, Ace uses cheap Ali caps and blah blah. Like, he doesn't know. He used to bag him on a stream. I'm like, mate, don't, that's hurting my business. Like, you're hurting my business by telling people that. Like, yeah, like, mate, I don't get on your stream and bag your Panasonic caps because I think they're shit. I just let it slide. I'm not gonna go, like, he's hurts my business. You know what he did the other day when I sent him the 10 laces? He got the 10 laces. He's like, oh, thanks, Ace. Finally got some. Yeah, great, rah. And he's like, so if anyone wants the 10 laces on their console with my good caps, I'm happy to put them on there for you. I'm like, mate, your caps aren't good. They're the same as mine. You haven't even tested your caps to tell me they're any different to mine. Like, but he said that. I'm like, I was like, dude, you don't even goddamn know. Hey, monkey. I was going to, Bull, just for shits and giggles, and he would have gone, oh, I'm going to take these caps off and put my good Panasonic. I refrained from actually that coming about, and I just sent him some blank boards. Like, I actually thought of that. I'm like, he's just going to go, well, these are shit caps on this, so I'm going to replace these with my caps. I honestly, that's why I did not send them populated. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, mate, Panasonics are rated at 0.007. You just saw a minute ago, these were reading randomly 0.007. And then I put a Sony Slim cap on, and it was like 0.010, 0.012, like 0.03 difference higher ESR rating, which is worse. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, these caps are only running at 1.2 volts. They're 2.5 volt caps. I don't know what the Sony ones are, but the ones I buy are 2.5 volt caps, and only 1.2 volts is passing through them to the RSX in the cell. I buy 2.5 volt rated ones. I think by default the protolizers, the NECs are like 6 volts or something. You don't want 6. If 6 volts is going to pass through that to your RSX is fried. So if you put, and most people use 2.5 volt ones, and if you're going to use 2.5 volt ones, it's going to diminish that by a little bit, but yeah. But what I don't, yeah, I get that, Rugs. What I don't get is people in general, not just Booty. Booty does it hardcore, writes Ali caps off, and they all come from China, right? Everything comes from China. They probably come from the same factory because they've got a bad print on them, they sell them as seconds, but they still have the same rating. Like, I just don't get it. Like, yeah. I've proved. I need to, you know what I need to do, which I should do, is buy some Panasonic ones and then compare the two. And Panasonic ones are meant to read exactly what I get out of the reading out of my Ali ones, 0.007, 0.008. So I haven't bought Panasonic ones because I go, well, my Ali ones are reading what specifically the Panasonic ones are meant to be reading and what they're rated at when I buy them. Like, so why am I going to bother buying 80 bucks worth of Panasonic ones just to prove a point? When, you know what, I could prove a point and they'll probably test worse. Who knows? I don't know. So, yeah. It's funny. Buddy, what are you doing, bud? Hey, pussy, pussy, boo boo. Oh, we got cats, dogs, animals going everywhere right now. Anyway, I'm going to. Oh, when I can find the screen, hang on. Go back to here. Yeah. Buddy, what are you doing, bud? What you in there cuddling mum? Mum's home. You're in there cuddling mummy. Hey, buddy? I want to be with Dad. Oh, all caps come down to lifespan with temperature and shit. Doesn't matter what kind of cap it is. Yeah, definitely. You know what, Pushel? So I got 21 boards in the other day. I got 10 40 nanometer boards and 11 65 nanometer boards. I've pulled all of them now harvested them all for Franky's. I got 3 out of the 1040s and I got 11 out of the 65s. 40s are fucked. They're just fucking crap. That's why I always tell my customers, take the 60. They go, what do you recommend? I go, 65, mate. They're tanks compared to the 40s. Yeah. Oh, what on that note? Oh, I only find it with certain models of 40s. I can pull JSD boards and JSTs, or there's 2 boards I can pull and find. The rest just most of them ramblings, yeah. Definitely rugs, there's nothing wrong with that, but he can't confirm or deny that his quality caps are any different to any other Chinese made cap. This is what I'm getting at, this is where I come from. Like, he can't prove that, and he hasn't proved that, but he'll rant on about that. That's where I come from. When I've measured everything but a Panasonic cap, and my caps test low ESR like a Panasonic cap should, if you bought a Panasonic cap. So I would expect a Panasonic cap then. If mine tests at 0.007, like a Panasonic cap is rated at, then I should be able to get a Panasonic cap and it'll test at 0.004 or something. Much better. And if it's not, then why the fuck would you buy twice the price fucking Panasonic cap? Like, seriously. I need to buy something and prove that point, or deny that point, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, he hasn't tested his Panasonic caps against my Ali caps, and I haven't tested my Ali caps against his Panasonic caps, but I've tested my Ali caps against Sony's caps, and my Ali caps are better than the fucking Sony caps. So, what's the difference between my caps, Ali caps, and Panasonic caps? You know what? I need to buy something and just go, oh look, mate, they test the same. I can test 30 of them in each batch and go, they're exactly the same, or this one's better or that one's better. And I'm happy to. Like, yeah. Mine tests, like, the readings I get are the ones I've tested, tell me they're exactly the same quality and statistics as a Panasonic cap. So, yeah. There is no BO2 bull. Oh no, no they're not. But ruggers, I pay about 250 bucks Aussie dollars for 1,000 of them. I need to order some more actually because I've gone down under my 1,000 that I usually have on hand, so I need to order some more. But yeah. Oh, B-double-O or B-double-O, yeah. B-O. So just for shits and giggles, I'm going to pull this thing. So this thing, I can't remember what this thing was doing now. It would triple beep on power assertion. No triple beep. Oh, yes, triple beep. So it's fucking, and there's nothing in the, oh, wowzers. And there's nothing in the ape scum that says there's an issue. Triple beep, I'm going to leave that on standby for the next 2 minutes and I'm going to turn it off and turn it on. What are we talking about here? You're getting this dance mix. Tank caps are so expensive now. I don't put them in any circuit, blah blah. B-double-O, B-double-N. Wait, 50 bucks for 1K dollars? What? The hell? Who is the, what are you talking about, ruggers? 50 bucks for 1K caps? What? I think it's a CO2. Don't make me go to the cabinet. Yours is a CO2 ball, I know that. That would suggest something on a 5-volt standby roll. No, Pushel, it suggests that the EEPROM's got an issue. Triple beep on parent application is, which I fixed the first time, and it has, and every time I've gone back in since, it didn't need fixing. So it's a Cison issue, definitely a Cison issue, but yeah. I guarantee it. So I've left it on standby now. I turned off and turned on. It might, right, I don't know if I left it long enough. Turned off, turned on. No triple beep. And now it will turn on. But initially, after it's cold, it will triple beep. Oh, and then yellow light. If I leave it long enough, turn it back off again, it'll boot. There's something really weird going on with this fucker, trust me. Oh, Cison, yeah, no, I'm kind of half tempted to reflow the Cison or one of the components on the back of the board here underneath the Cison, which is the top board. It's plain up. So I turned on, no triple beep, but you heard it triple beep before when I first turned it on after 20 minutes of nothing, doing nothing. Try and turn it on, yellow light, try and turn it on. Yellow light. But if I leave it now for another 30, 40, 60 seconds, it'll actually turn on. You watch. So I leave that now that the triple beep's gone. I've got no power going to it, the switch is turned off. You watch, I'll give it 40 seconds and it'll turn on. This one's really fucking weird, trust me. It's like, and now think of it, before I even did the Franky at triple beeped, I fixed the EEPROM via the Cison, but it's still triple beeping with no Cison anomalies in the EEPROM. Like, it's been doing my head in. I'm like, what the? So all I can think of is there's a bad component around the Cison on this side of the board, or there's a, so now turn it on, no triple beep. Oh, no triple beep again. Okay, there you go, look, boom. Oh, wow. Turned off, turned on. Triple beep, turn it off. And if I look at the EEPROM, there'll be no issue. But initially when I looked at it, there was. So what I'm actually leaning towards is a bad, so no triple beep now. Oh, hang on. I'm actually leaning towards a bad Cison chip, which would be a big fuck around to fix, because then I'd have to dump this one, write it to another one. So it's still triple beeping on applying power. Oh, really, Rugs? Shit. Sucks to be you. So the only thing that's going to triple beep upon applying power is the Cison chip itself. Apply power, triple beep. If I leave it on now on standby power for 60 seconds and then turn it off and turn it on, it'll boot. So that, actually, you know what? I can make a mission of it, which I really don't want to. I'd rather just scrap it. I can make a mission of it. Lift the Cison, dump it, ride it to another Cison, put the Cison back on the board and see if it fixes the issue, but I just couldn't be fucked doing that. For me, in my time-wise and turnover, it is not worth me doing that. So it's been still on standby right now with the triple beeps. I'll give it a few more seconds. There's definitely a Cison issue. I've come to that conclusion. But whether it's a component or the Cison itself, I don't know. It's alright, so it's still on standby. I'm going to turn it off, turned on, no triple beep, and bang, it'll boot. Oh, yellow light. Occasionally you can get it to boot without a yellow light. I really think the Cicon's at fault. I'll have to dig out my, and look, bang, it'll boot. I'll have to dig out my, so it's booted now. I'll have to dig out my shit from Vic and pull the Cison, dump it, and write it to another one and put it back on the board. Standing there going to do. It's definitely a Cison issue. So now it's booted. It's like I can time and date, set time and date, blah blah. You just can't see it because I've got it on the screen, but yeah. Yes, Paul, yes. But we're still getting it. So it seems to me, even though it was on standby for like 60 seconds after triple beeping, and then I'd flick the rocker switch, turn the rocker switch back on, it didn't triple beep, it would turn on and I got a picture on the screen. If you don't believe me, I can show you, but I got a picture on the screen. I just keep thinking, it's a Cison issue. When I say, I need to work out now whether it's a component on the Cison rail here, on the top side of the board here, or it's the Cison itself. And I think the next step for me would be to, which I don't really want to do, I'd rather just scrap it. 1 out of 9 that doesn't want to work is fine with me. Is pull the Cison, dump it with the bus pirate, write another Cison with the bus pirate, reball the Cison, put on the board and see if it fixes the issue. That's a hell of a lot of process. But yeah. No, heat, there's heat coming into it. So I'm saying, like, it's taking standby power. It's taking standby power to rejuvenate it. And the Cison is always accepting standby power. This is booting now. It's like, if I turn it off, yep, turn it off, find the cap, turn it off, it'll boot again, but if I turn it off and take the standby power away, it'll yellow light. Or do it, so now it's just shut down, I'm going to turn it on again, and it'll boot, right? It's booting, I can tell because it hasn't yellow lighted. It's definitely to do with the Cison, not denying that. I don't know whether it's the Cison itself or some component in between it and the fucking 400 other components that it deals with. That's the problem. You could spend days, the sign's not that bull. You could spend days trying to work the fucker out. Okay, so if I turn it off again now, and it gets really hot, the fan starts ramping up, so I'm turning it off. What I'm going to do is turn it off now, turn off the standby power. Standby power, that's why I've got the thermal camera out earlier. I can't see the other side of the board, but standby power seems to rejuvenate it. you leave it long enough. So yeah, I don't know. It's one of those ones that's like, mate, I bought 9 of them for $900. If I fix 8 of them, I've got $10,000 for my $800 outlay. So it's like, and I got some spare parts. But I Franky that effort a day and did all this shit to it and blah blah blah. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going. See you all tomorrow for a stream. I'm going to spend some time with the wifey. I need to eat some food. Oh, I need some food. Jason, I need some food. Thank you everyone. Love yous all. Amiga, Jason, Bull, Pushall. Oh, I won't get to sleep yet. It's too early. Ruggers, Whacked. Who else is hanging around? Monkey. Anyways, I'm out. I gotta go. I'll see you all tomorrow. My buddy's here with me. My buddy. Yes. Alright guys. Thank you all. Love yous all. Thanks for chiming in. Oh, you too, Robert. Thanks, mate. Love your work.
Guys, gals, and Jason, looking for some booty? Head over to computerbooter.com and get your pick.
Go Bull.
What
Can
do you
you
like?
record it and send it to me?